All right, 2414. It's what an incredible day. I don't think there's ever been a point in history. So if we think back and the beginning to engage people groups, and we've been watching for the last generation as people groups have begin to be engaged, and now we're really in a new day. And that's what's so exciting about 2414. It's a time where we're seeing movements, actually 593 movements around the globe, the majority being in Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and my experience is mainly in Asia, and we saw God do something unprecedented. But to imagine there's 593 of those around the globe, and now there's a group of people who are willing to come together and just say, what's it going to take to finish the task? What's it going to take to reshape the future? And so it's not now just engagement. It's actually now that there would literally be a viable churches multiplying among a local people group with their own discipleship, their own leadership, sending out enough people to reach that people group is something that's possible in our day, which is really unique. And so I think what's going to be neat about 2414 in the future is their faces of this is not going to look like me. We're looking at a future where leadership is going to look much more African, Asian, Middle Eastern, and these are going to be the future leaders. The majority of the leaders that have experience in church planting movements come from this part of the world. And so we need to position ourselves around the global body of Christ around this to finish the task and come together. And essentially there's going to be some dying to self, dying to methods, dying to tools, but learning to work together. And we may live in a moment where we see John 17 and not in the confusing idea of uniformity of tools and methods and the way everything's done, but a true unity around Christ with different types of people, different methods, different leaders leading forth to a time where there's really literally no place left for the gospel of Jesus Christ, that it's been preached in every single place. And what an awesome thing to give your life to. And myself personally, my wife and I, man, this is where we're going to put our next 20, 30 years, whatever it may be. We're going to press in and just see what God does. And so we're looking forward to be involved in 2014 and want to invite you to be involved in 2414.